guys, it's Becky, and I just got my curated collections from Beads to Live By. This is a monthly subscription for beads. I subscribe to two of the bead subscriptions. I subscribe to the seed bead subscription and the 2-hole bead subscription. And very often there is a curated set of Czech glass that you can purchase in addition to these that are set to go along with it. And I'm really excited about this one. I've gotten some sneak peeks from Cassandra in her Beads in Progress group, and also on her Instagram and in the Soft Flex highlighter spotlight that they did this Wednesday, where she and Sarah started making with some of these. So I already had an idea, and that it makes me even more excited about it, of what we were doing. Usually, prior to this, it was 8 bags of 11 seed beads for the seed bead subscription, and then you had a set shape of the 2-hole beads, and it's 5 bags of those, or strands of those. And then there's the bundles, the add-on bundles for Czech glass. You've got some pressed glass bundles, and you've got some fire polish, and they're usually guaranteed to be cohesive, something that will fill the whole color palette. And that's the reason I like subscribing to this, because I love bundles. I love things that have been put together for me, because I don't know if you guys get this, where you're bead shopping, right? And you're just looking at pages and pages and pages and pages on a website of seed beads, and you're like, will this blue on this page go with that color on that page, and will they match? And so Cassandra does the work for us. She puts them all together, and often she picks out some colors that I might not pick out myself, but actually I love once they get put together. And I love the challenge of that, and the fact that it's like, sometimes it pushes me outside of my comfort zones and things like that. So this has all changed. My first subscription was 1 year ago. I got the January subscription of 2023. So this is the January 2024 subscription, and she's changed things. We have some new shapes in our 2-hole beads, and we have sizes, new sizes in our seed bead collection. So let's get these out here. This is the 2-hole beads. These are the seed beads, and here are the add-on bundles. And I don't know if you can tell what like the overall theme is. It feels really like deserty, kind of Arizona feelings, with the warm sort of sandy colors and the coppers and the turquoises. But then she throws in these coral colors, and that brings it to a real Caribbean kind of vibe. So let's take a look at what we've got on these, and we'll open up the seed beads first. Now, I could not find my ladybug dish. It is usually right here next to my workspace, but it's not here right now, and I'm gonna need to clean up my whole area anyway, because it's getting messy, and hopefully then I'll be able to find it. But I have this unused paint palette that has all of these wells, and I thought this might be a fun way for me to depot some of my seed beads and hold it up to the camera so you can get a better idea of the color without this affecting the white balance of the camera. So let's pull these out, because we've got new sizes. We have 6/0 seed beads. There's 2 colors for that. We have 8/0 seed beads, and it looks like we've got 2 different colors of those. These are beautiful so far. We have 11/0 seed beads, and we've got 2 colors of those. And then we've got 15/0 seed beads, and this is a lot of 15/0 seed beads, you guys. This is a ton to have them in both of these vials. So let's get these guys out, and we'll put them in here, and we will look at them up close. We'll start with this guy. It looks like we have a gold lined, kind of an amber colored seed bead, which is really, really pretty. Let's stick you in one of these little areas. And these are 10-gram bags. It looks like we kept the size the same for these. Looks like these have a matte surface on the outside. And then we've got our next one. Looks like this is silver lined. These are our 6-0 seed beads. And they are going everywhere. Maybe this wasn't a great idea, or maybe it was a fantastic idea. And I just need to get better at putting beads in my dishes. So this next one, it's like this light turquoise or aqua opal color. Like that. It's got a bit of an internal shine from the lining. And then our 11-0 seed bead, or sorry, not 11-0. These are our 8-0 seed beads. Looks like this one is a matte rainbow AB, but it's this kind of, you can see the light coming through from the background in the bag. But we've got kind of a rainbow finish, but it's got the topaz-y colors too. I don't know the actual names. They don't come labeled. So I could look them up, but that would take time. And then here we've got some, it looks like they're silver lined, but with the color of the bead, it's this really light, like topaz-y, almost a light lilac-y purple color. But with the color of the bead, it looks gold with that silver lined. And those are 6-0s, 8-0s. Now we're getting to our 11-0s. And it looks like these are matte finish, both of them. You have this deep, like Caribbean turquoisey blue. That. And I apologize for the lack of lights. I actually spent a lot of time yesterday trying to track down the source of a buzzing and vibrational noise that was happening yesterday, and it was one of my ring lights. So now I only have one ring light for illumination, because I am not going to use the other ones because they will make it difficult for people to watch my videos. So I'm gonna have to find a different one that doesn't make that noise. But in the meantime, it's like corn to me. That's what color this is to me, but it's a deep, like goldeny yellow. It's not a bright yellow. It's like spun gold. It's sunshine. I like both of those together. They are beautiful and complementary, and they go great with all of these because, you know, curated to all go together. And then we've got our 11-0s, and these are both kind of in a coral color. One of these is, let's see if I can open this without the beads going everywhere. All right. Good job, me. We have a luster finish, solid color on this coral. And it might look a little more orange on camera, but it has a pink undertone to it. That's why I'm calling it a coral color. It's a very light coral. And then this one, a similar color, but it looks like it is a clear bead with that coral lining on the inside of it. Boop. I really got to get better at this because they just went everywhere. That's crazy. All right, I'm not gonna put too many in here, but I am gonna put some in here for when we, you know, back off and do the wide shot and look at all of the beads that came. Aha! Look at that. I got better already. All right, so that is our seed beads for that. And then we've got some 2-hole beads. And some of these are familiar and we've seen them before in the Curated Collections, like our stud or pyramid beads. And it looks like these have a light pink color with a travertine finish. That is very subtle. And these are 2-hole beads. The beads go along 2 of the sides. Let's stick you right here. And then we have some Gila beads. And they are square beads with holes that run parallel to 2 of the sides. And it looks like this is a sort of light amethyst color with maybe a gold finish, maybe a spritz or something on it. Let's get a little closer so you can see that gold shine on that a little bit better. All right, and now this is another one that is familiar to us, and these are our 2-hole daggers. And I love 2-hole daggers. This is a really pretty color. It is a very mellow blue. With a luster finish. Very shiny. Now these are 2 new shapes. We have ginkos. All right, here we go. It looks like these ginkos are kind of a clear brown color. I'm just going to show you how the holes go on these ginkos. They have the hole running from the inside of this end to the other. So both holes on both sides go through like that. You can like stack them next to each other. They actually nestle pretty nicely like that. I've seen some designs that do that. Other designs that have them a little more like spread out in like a fan or something. There's a lot of different tutorials out there on things that you can make with ginkgo beads. So I would suggest looking those up if you want to be able to make some things with these. And then the next one is rula beads, I think that's the name of them. And they are like little Coke cans. They are cylindrical in shape. And then you've got 2 holes in the sides of them. And it's like, these are duo coated. We've got turquoise on one side and is that gold or copper coating on the other side? I don't know, but they are really fun little beads. And I am going to have a lot of fun figuring out some things to make with them. I'm so excited that we've got different shapes than we might be used to now in our 2-hole bead selection. So let's set those aside and let's get into what came in the companion bundles. And again, companion bundles are add-ons. I kind of like being able to select things a la carte. So if funds are low one month, I just get my my regular subscription and I don't have to buy the other ones. Or if there's something that catches my fancy, I could just go ahead and buy my bundle and add it on, and Cassandra will ship it with my subscription, which is really convenient. All right, so this is the Czech glass bundle. It looks like we've got a large, I think these are 8mm fire polish that are this light, the same light amethyst color as our Tilas. And they have this like gold spray, I guess, finish on them. I'm gonna go ahead and set that one over there while we go through the rest of them. And we've got 3 strands of 5mm fire polish, one with this like travertine color on it, like that. It's very shiny. Sandy beaches, that's what that looks like to me. And then we've got one that is an opaque turquoise with part of it with an AB finish. You can see right there. Trying to hide the stuff behind it so it focuses. Oop. And then we've got one that is half and half gold and a clear like turquoise, maybe capri blue color. And then we've got some 4mm fire polish beads. One that is this orange with some AB finish on it. That is fiery and delicious. Then we've got one that is white with sort of a brown finish that is very sparkly. And I think this is, no, it's not the same. I think this is just solid opaque gold. And then this one's got like a crystal with copper. I think that's copper on that. So that all definitely goes together. And then here are the pressed glass selections. There is this really cool strand of these, like they're almost pentagons, but like the proportions aren't right for it, because this side is too small for that, but they are really cool. They've got the same, again, light amethyst color, but the finish is a little bit different on that. You can see. So you've got several of these that will all go together. And then you've got these, I think these are cathedral beads with kind of matte ends on it. And then this very, very bright corally red. It's an orange red. It's very, very bright on that. Then we've got some puffed coin beads. This is, what would I call this color? I know I got an AB finish on them still, but the color might be, I don't know, a yellow. It reminds me of lemonade. So I'm going to stick that there. And these are really cool. I haven't seen these before. These are, they're like a spike bead, but they are not a spike bead because they are curved like a cat's claw. These are going to be really, really fun to play around with. I'm sort of having some ideas already for ways we can make some things with it. That's really cool. And they are this really warm, not an orange, like an amber color. Stick that one right there. And then this is like one of the reasons I decided, I'm definitely getting this. So we've got this Czech glass button. It has a shank on the back, and then on the front of it, it has a little pharaoh. We can definitely make some fun things with this. So here we have it all together. This is the January curated collection from Beads to Live By. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to give them a try, I'll put a link in the description. I don't get any kickbacks from them. I'm just a really, really happy customer, and I really enjoy the whole experience and making things with them. So I'm going to figure out some things to make with these so that we can have a little tutorial on my channel with these, because I have not used these ruler beads before. I don't know what to make with them, and I'm going to figure something out. I'm going to play around with these, and we'll get something together. But this is a really, really fun collection, and I'm so glad that we have so many new funner sizes and funner shapes to play with. And I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day. Bye.